know what's gonna happen.
Hey booktubers, it's the Hufflepuffle here, and today I'm here with Miss Hiccup over here, the Bean, Jenna.
And there you have it.
The Bean, Jenna. Today we're going to be doing a very exciting video. It's the YA plot maker. So we've got this hat here.
It's my favorite hat.
And the hat has a bunch of lovely little tropes in them. YA tropes. And
hold it properly. I spent a lot of time on that.
And we're each going to draw out 3 at a time and then make up a YA book. We're going to name the book and then come up with the plot of the book based on those 3 things and including those 3 things. And then we're going to say it. And we're going to do 3 rounds each. So,
right.
Yeah. Okay, we have werewolves / vampires / zombies. So 2 of them, 1 of them, or all of them. We've got, I'm kind of nervous. We've got the plot twist, classic plot twist, and a prophecy. Oh, this is a good mix.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get prophecy. I'm not good with those.
I'm not gonna write a prophecy.
Oh,
really? No. See.
Oh, really?
No.
I'm picking the bottom one. This one. Okay, I have unnecessary character death.
Oh yeah, love those.
I have the love triangle. And I have deadlines.
Gotta love them deadlines.
Yeah.
You're right. I thought you were rapidly crossing out the whole thing, and I was like,
This is getting really fucked up.
Okay, so my story is called The Blood Crystal.
Wow.
Okay, remember I had prophecy, vampires / werewolf / zombie, and what else did I have? Plot twist. And it follows a vampire who's also a seer.
Okay.
His name is Jake. And he spends his life trying to get other supernatural beings in the world to take his prophecies seriously. Because they're like, nah, you're a vampire, you're not a proper seer. He's just magical in 2 ways, and they all believe him. And then he meets a young werewolf girl, Kayla, and her boyfriend, who's a wizard, and his name is Brock. And then he gives them a prophecy, and it's like one of them is going to turn on the other one, unless they find this magical object that's going to prevent it. So they go on a quest, all 3 of them, to try and find the magical object. And then they end up finding the magical object. And Kayla's like, well, let's take it so we can prevent this, right? I don't want you to turn on me. And then in a wild plot twist, Brock is like, actually, I fell in love with the vampire Jake, and I want to leave you. So he throws the object into the volcano, because the object is in like a volcano, like on a walkway, like Lord of the Rings style, Mount Doom. And he throws the object into the volcano and then lives a happy life with Jake, and then Kayla goes off and finds someone else. Throws the object into...
So, I'm pretty sure that was an episode of Wizards of Waverly Place.
Probably.
Mine is much more trashy.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
It is called Love Never Dies.
Oh, love it.
And I had unnecessary character deaths, the love triangle, and deadlines. So, main character, I did not name them, 22-year-old girl. She is in love with 2 people she cannot decide who she wants to be with. Her parents decide that she has until midnight on Friday. I don't know what day it is, but let's say it's Wednesday. No, let's say it's Tuesday. I'll give her more time. Okay, it's Tuesday. She has midnight on Friday.
Midnight.
She has till midnight on Friday to pick, and if she doesn't, her parents will kill both of them and arrange a marriage for her.
Love it.
So,
Classic.
she is trying to decide, she is struggling, She can't pick, and when all of a sudden she's so deep in thought that she steps out onto the road in front of a car. One of the two prospects, let's say, jumps in front of the car and saves her life, but unfortunately dies.
That's the choice.
Yeah, so, but then she realizes that she wanted to pick him.
Oh no.
So,
How tragic.
she decides that she will never love again and accepts the arranged marriage because she wouldn't have loved him anyways.
Wow.
I know. It's heartbreaking.
Here we have the coming of age story. Love it. Is this gonna be a contemporary? We'll see. Falling for the best friend. Okay, I definitely think this was gonna be a contemporary tragedy romance novel. Oh, and Forbidden Love. Perfect.
Falling for the bad boy.
Oh.
Guardian turns out to be the villain.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is
Lots of villains happening.
yeah. And bullied in high school.
Classic.
Alright, I'll go first this time.
Awesome.
Okay,
Wait, remind us what you had.
I had falling for the bad boy.
Oh.
Guardian turns out to be villain, who I also used as the bad boy. They're the same person. And bullied in high school. Okay. Girl, junior year of high school, so 11th grade. Never has really been loved, never really had true friends. She was made fun of because she was different. A new kid comes to the school, and he seems cool and popular, and naturally his locker is right next to hers.
Oh, of course.
And they start talking, and she starts falling for him, and he surprisingly keeps talking to her. They start dating, and she starts thinking soon after that she probably shouldn't have. He's not a good person. He does drugs, he drinks. You know, it's okay in moderation, but and she's never really experienced any of this. She's not into that. It's okay if you do it, but she wasn't down for that. She didn't know. But he has brought out this new part of her. He holds her and he kisses her, and she is a new person with him, and she likes that. But after a few weeks, things really start going downhill, and she becomes scared because he is always drunk, and he only says that she is beautiful when he does drugs. And he said he would protect her, but she didn't realize that what she would need protecting from was him.
I had Falling for the Best Friend, Forbidden Love, which is literally the whole story, and the coming of age story, which is kind of sort of there. So the story is called The Meaning of Friendship.
Wow!
Yeah. And so we have two girls, Leslie and Rose. Okay. Leslie and Rose, because like, I don't know. Leslie is in love with Rose, and they're best friends.
Okay.
But Rose is in love with Leslie's older brother, Seth.
Oh no!
Which is definitely off limits. That's forbidden love. The girl code, guys. But
on.
Seth is asexual.
This just keeps getting deeper and deeper.
He's also, like, he's just not interested in dating anyone, really, at this time in his life. Like, he's asexual, and then he's also
just
not in the mood. So they're on vacation. It's all great. They're at this lake. There's this lake next to a highway. The fact that there's a highway there is very important. And Rose is with Seth by the dock, and Leslie has left to go get something.
Is Leslie's older brother Seth, or
yes.
is Seth's older brother Rose?
No.
What?
No. No. Seth is Leslie's older
Okay.
brother. Rose is in love with him. He's left with Rose. She tries to kiss him. He's like, what the fuck, no. So he what the fuck, no. So he runs away and is running across the highway and gets hit by a drunk driver. He gets hit, see, it got real dramatic real quick.
Wow.
He gets hit by a drunk driver and has to go to the hospital. And then he ends up dying. In the hospital.
You just broke my heart. You killed off my favorite character.
I did. I killed off the favorite character. He was my favorite character, but it had to happen because this happened. Then Leslie,
Oh no.
admits her love for Rose, and Rose is like, what the fuck? Your brother just died. Why are you admitting your love for me in the hospital?
And she was in love with the brother, so.
Yeah, that too. So that
Not good friends.
no. So then she gets really mad and runs away.
Rose or
Rose, because her best friend just admitted she was in love with Rose.
and her love just died.
The person she was in love with just died. Also, he was Leslie's brother, so you'd think that she has some compassion towards her brother, but
Apparently not.
she decides this is the moment
the
to
moment.
admit her love to
Life is short.
to Rose. Yeah, and that's her reasoning. She's like, life is short, I better tell her now. But Rose is like, how come you do this when your brother just died like 3 minutes ago?
Right.
So then Rose is very upset, and they realize that this whole time their friendship has kind of been like false, and because they have very different views and their lives don't really match up, they're not in a good place to be friends with one another. And Leslie really wanted to be friends with Rose because she was in love with Rose, and Rose is not interested. So they go their separate ways, and they come into their cells. Leslie falls for her cheer bestie, and they end up getting together because that one is actually interested. And then Rose goes on to become an advocate against drunk driving.
That is so heartwarming.
Yeah.
And truly a coming of age story. I don't,
Truly.
if that isn't, I don't know what else is.
I like how it's called the meaning of friendship too.
I got insta-love.
Oh, my least favorite thing.
I've got discovers hidden powers.
Oh,
And
is
I'll be right back.
Is the shiver? Discovers hidden powers. Insta love.
And I have dead parent. It is shiver. Yay!
Okay, I've got a retelling.
Oh, your specialty.
Yeah, it's true. It's my specialty.
Imagine if I got a retelling. I'd be like,
I have underprivileged family.
okay.
Lovely. And then I have bestie troubles. Oh god.
The Princess and the Pauper. Bestie troubles. Retelling. Poor family. Nailed it.
Like The Fault in Our Stars. But instead of a support group for cancer survivors, it's for some people with dead parents. Can I do a retelling of a superhero?
Do the Princess and the Pauper.
But it's not a retelling of the Princess. It is the Princess and the Pauper. Quite the substantial story here. Okay, so this story is called The Dragon Slayer and the Pauper.
Wow.
It's a retelling of The Prince and the Pauper. They're female, so it's actually a retelling of The Princess and the Pauper, but it's quite different. We have the princess of this kingdom disguises herself as a knight and a male so she can slay dragons. And
So it's also kind of like Mulan.
yeah. It's like a mix of Prince and the Pauper and Mulan. She disguises herself as a knight and male so she can go slay dragons because she wants to slay dragons.
That's cool.
Then she meets this poor girl who lives with dragons. She's like a dragon lady.
I am a dragon lady.
And they're like, wow, we look identical. And then the dragon slayer princess gets kidnapped by the evil dragon lord.
Huh.
And so poor dragon lady takes her place at the request of, at the request of someone that the princess knows, like a servant. This princess told this servant about this girl and was like, if something ever happens that you need a replacement for me, go find her, she'll fill my spot until whatever happens can happen. Like, if I'm out slaying dragons,
right,
and I need to be somewhere, go find this girl and she can take my place.
Right.
So the servant goes and the poor girl takes her place. But she's actually a total bitch, this poor girl. And she lets the power of being princess go to her head. And then so the princess's best friend, Lily or something, her female best friend,
okay,
is like, wow, why are you such a dick? I'm so angry at you.
Bestie troubles.
Bestie troubles. And then the poor girl steals all of the castle's money and goes to join her husband, who's the dragon lord, the evil dragon lord who kidnapped the princess. So the poor girl, who's their twin, steals all of the castle's money and then goes and is like, yes, this is actually, haha, we look identical, but I'm married to the evil dragon lord that kidnapped you and we stole all your money.
Wow.
But then wow, the best friend,
wow,
comes and rescues the real princess.
Wow.
And then they go live together in the country and fall in love and get married.
Wow. This is my story. It is called Insta-Cupid.
Love it.
Okay. At support group for dead parents. Boy sees cute girl, but boy is only at support group to meet cute girls. Girl is sad because her parents are dead and doesn't notice the boy. Boy feels so much in love for the girl that it just explodes from within him and he realizes he is Cupid. He makes the girl fall in love with him. The end.
Alright, so that's all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe to both me and Jenna. I will link her channel in the description down below, and you can find the subscribe button for me down below as well as the like button. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I know you're tired of hearing that. And that's all for today. Hufflepuffle and Jenna out.
Bye!